Hello, sweets. Today we will not be in the kitchen, nor will we be baking, because I wanted to show you something else. Today is almost the end of Pride Month. So far, June has been a very short month to me because I have been taking online classes for the summer. And so far, everything is starting to open up. The whole country is starting to open up again, state by state. Things are clearing up, people are going back, but so far I'm still taking a lot of online classes because I really need that to catch up. And one of those classes is film class, and I'm a film and media major, so I had to do a lot of productional activities that is asynchronous. That means that I don't have access to many things. And so far I have created a couple of short films for my production class. Everything is on the minimum, low budget, almost to zero, very minimal stuff, using your cell phone to film, using my kitchen, and all these things as the set. And so far we have accomplished a lot of things, not only me but all of my classes. So today I have a video for you. It is on the subject of rainbow myth, and what a coincidence it was that I created and turned it in. I created it in May, but then I turned it in on the first day of June, which is the opening of Pride Month. So I really decided I wanted you guys to see it, so I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. Since today is almost the end of Pride Month and everything is coming to a conclusion, I wanted to post it on so you guys can see and just check it out to see how I have come from just editing simple baking videos with my phone, and now I actually have like a little Chromebook, and it's been a real journey. So this is something that is presentable, I believe, and also it's kind of like an act of remembrance, like remember the hard time we have been in quarantine and COVID and stuff like that. And so I will let you guys see this video, and hopefully you guys like it. And if you guys do, please don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like button, and then subscribe. All that scenario, you guys must have known it by heart by now. So let's not waste any more time and let you guys see the video.
Colors are important factors in life. Some of us can see color everywhere, every day, and all the time. And with the right order and the right sequence, we can make something called a rainbow. In today's society, we associate rainbow with popular culture trend, and we can see it through social media platform, in room designing, interior design, fashion, and even food trends. Personally, as a kid who grew up in America, I've always seen rainbow as a main character in fantasy movies, films, or even novels. These stories that feeds into my imaginations of fairy tale princesses and dragons. And all of these things give a child creativity and imaginations. And of course, it's not hard to come in possession of these fantasy genre items, because living in a 4.0 generation, it is not hard to access these items that we can easily find at our local bookstore or even on the internet. I can easily imagine anyone who have in their possession a collections of Disney DVDs or children books right now in their home. But in some countries, rainbow isn't only used as an object. It can be used as something that binds custom and traditions together and preserved from generations to generation, told by mouth through folktales, folklores, stories, and even myths. To some people who only believes in science, rainbow is just something that comes out whenever the sun decides to appear after precipitations. But there will be many countries and many people who argue against this fact. Even as a country, Bulgaria is known for their less superstitious and more logical side, they still have their own myths about rainbow. In Bulgarian legends, it is said that if you walk beneath a rainbow, you will change genders. If you're a man, you'll begin to think like a woman, and if a woman, you begin to think like a man. While most people don't believe it, it is a nursery rhyme that can be passed around from one person to another. Even though this is a very interesting tale, and not that this theory has not been proven, but at the end of the day, it's only a myth. The Ireland's rainbow myth is especially famous and popular thanks to Lucky Charms cereal. We all know that the Irish believe that at the end of the rainbow there is a pot of gold, and it is guarded by a leprechaun, a small bearded man who is wearing all green and apparently is a shoemaker. In the legends, it says that whoever captures a leprechaun, they would have to hand over their treasure in exchange. But you have to be very careful because leprechauns are extremely protective of their treasure, and they are very witty and intelligent. They can pull the disappearance act at any moment. Iris, a famous Greek mythology character, she was the goddess of sea and sky, the messengers of the gods, and the personification of rainbows. The goddess heritage connects her to the sea and sky. She was born by the son of the sea and the daughter of the clouds. Her father, Thomas, is a minor sea god, and her mother, Electra, is a cloud nymph. Iris is depicted as a goddess with wings. She travels by the rainbow between the sea and the sky. So imagine a fairy-like goddess leaving a trail of rainbow between the oceans and the clouds. She soon became a handmaiden and a messenger to Hera, the queen of the gods and goddesses, and also the wife of Zeus. Iris would bring the words and messages from the god and goddesses to the mortal world, traveling by using the rainbow as a bridge connecting the god world to the mortal world. Our last myth deals with the creator of the world in the Japanese myth, Izanagi and Izanami. The two gods who descended on the floating bridge of heaven to create land from the ocean of chaos. The floating bridge of heavens here being the rainbow, and the ocean of chaos here being earth. An important fact to remember is that Izanami and Izanagi were both brothers and sisters, but they worked side by side and created the first island of Japan, the island of Onorogo, a sacred island to the Japanese people. The two gods eventually got married with Izanami proposing first. They wanted to have an offspring, but unfortunately their first child was mutated. It was born without limbs or vertebrae, an eel-like child that couldn't survive. And of course, this definitely has nothing to do with incest. So it turns out their failure was resulted from Izanami proposing first to her husband, which is against the rule of nature for women to speak first during the ceremony. So this time her husband took over. Their marriage being successful, and they were able to produce a healthy offspring. They produced the remainder island of Japan and all the other natural elements. Everything was going great until Izanami gave birth to the god of fire, Kagusochi. He burned right through his mother in the process, killing her, and emerged upon this earth like a human torch. There's a second part to this grim fairy tale, but we're gonna wait until next time. During this process, we have learned that so many countries and cultures unite under one topic that only has one word.